Hello, everybody. So ill prepared. Hold on. Less than 2 minutes. Oh, are we connected? Are we connected? Let us know in the comment section below. We could be connected, are we?
We are. Bada bing, bada boom. We're back into the room. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Conor McGilligan channel. How are you doing? We're back here. It's Sunderland versus Sheffield United. Let me just reposition myself. What is going on, everybody, in your world? It is the playoff final. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we're all waiting for. The playoff final. Sheffield United coming up against Sunderland. And what a game this is going to be. I'm back in Sunderland for a 1-0 win. What are you guys thinking? Let us know in the comment section below. Random man, I'm already liking that comment, my friend. I really am. Let me just get a few of what your comments are. Come on, Sunderland. The thumbnail with the placement of Job's sponsor is some ominous foreshadowing. Yeah, that's true, actually, mate. Lee says, Isidore dropped to the bench. Good little starting point there, Lee. Let's move on, mate. Let's have a quick look at the starting 11. So it looks like Sheffield United have matched them up in a 4-4-2. Brewster, is that going to act as a little bit of a 3 going forward? I'm not 100% sure. Jack Robinson starts. We move on over. Mundle. Ooh, what an interesting strategy. Mundle as opposed to Isidore. It's risky. It's risky, but would you risk it for a Premier League biscuit? Yeah, it's an interesting lineup. I saw it a little bit earlier on and I thought, Gary Neville, ooh. I'm always starting Isidore in this game, always. I think the focal point of him and Meander is a big problem. I think when you've looked at Isidore up against Anel in the recent game at the stadium, like Isidore ran him ragged, I thought, for certain bits. I thought he had him on the turn. I thought he was quicker than him. And he really struggled against him. So, and then obviously you got Meander with him. Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it? It is a tough one. It's interesting as well, isn't it? What do you guys think on that one? What do you guys think? I think it's an interesting strategy by Sunderland. Sunderland fans in the chat, let me know. Mundle will be on the left. So are we expecting maybe a 5? Are we expecting maybe a 5 in the midfield and Meander up top by himself? Maybe Lefay just behind. Finally, 4-3-3, Danny said. Is that what it is, Danny? Good shout from you, to be fair, mate, if that is the case. Danny saying it's a 4-3-3. Don't mind that. I don't mind that whatsoever. So we're probably looking at what? Enzo, Mundle and Meander either side. Mundle and Lefay. No, actually, it wouldn't be, would it? It depends. It depends what 4-3-3 they're playing. It could be Lefay in the sort of central position and then Mundle and Meander going forward a little bit. Lenny's in here as well. Hey, Lee. Hello. Rig, yeah, interesting. I might have rooted for Sheffield United, but for Jim Bob not on it, disgrace, mate. None of you should root for him after that. I'm joking, of course, but yeah, make sure you're slapping a like on it, everybody. Really appreciate that. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Conor McGilligan. This is my channel as well. So thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Yeah, make sure you're slapping a like on the video as well, and we're getting into it. We are getting into it. I'm looking forward to this one. This is, I have to say, Sunderland and Sheffield United fans, or just general football fans, I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy with this as a final, and I'm very happy with just being able to just sit back, sit back and enjoy it. And let me know what you guys are watching in terms of the stream. If you haven't been with us here at One Leeds HQ before, what normally happens is we will adjust the starting the starting clock, I should say, and go from there. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Right, Mundle, left. Interesting. Riggs on the right. Okay. I would have picked Isidore every day of the week. Keeping Isidore, says Bobby Barbados. Great name, mate. For an impact sub later on. Okay. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. If it goes to extra time and Isidore is fresher, could be a stroke of genius. Indeed. Yeah, indeed it is. Callum Fowler's hooked up some of his. I was speaking to Callum earlier on, mate, on the phone. I know. It's quite funny, isn't it? Nervous for today, says Nath. Hi, Nath. Mundell starting is a big problem for us, in my opinion. I'm hoping Gus has the game of his life. Shout out to you, Nathan. Sid says, afternoon, Connor. Should be a great game. This feet up beer and popcorn at the ready. Do you know what, mate? I'm on my new channel here. This is my new channel. I want to sort of have a bit of decorum. You know what I mean? Decorum. I can't be getting beers up, can I? Yeah, no. But me and Callum were talking a little bit earlier on about what we do and you know who I prefer to go up, and we're trying to have a little bit of a chat on that, really. So it's quite an interesting one, to be honest with you. Quite an interesting one. Afternoon, Con. I hope you're well. Personally, I hope Sunderland make it interesting. Interesting indeed. I'll tell you what. I'll get Joe, and I'll say to him, fancy coming on. See if he fancies it. He might not. But yeah, playoff final. Flipping out. Can't believe we're here already. How quickly has it gone? Unbelievable. But yeah, getting into the starting 11. Obviously, when we look at that, Bellingham, I mean, that's the big one, obviously, and with Sunderland fans saying that it's him in the middle in terms of Lafay, that's good. I think Sunderland can get at them with pace, with Anel and Jack Robinson. He's still a strong Sheffield United lineup, though, and Kiefer Moore starting is interesting as well when it comes to his impact in the playoffs. I thought he was excellent against Bristol City in parts, obviously getting Rob Dickey sent off, which was a massive swing in the tie as well. I think Sheffield United will fancy this one, and the bookies will tell you Sheffield United will win it. Guys, if you fancy a little bit of a scoop, a little bit of betting, I've gone for it this time. I've got a couple of cards on with Match Bingo. If you scan that code just in the bottom there, you just scan it, give it one of these in the comment section below. It will take you to Match Bingo. You get 5 for the price of 4 cards with me. And yeah, the deposit's reduced as well. So I think it's a £5. It used to be a £10, but I think it's a £5 now. So make sure you get involved with that. I've got a few bets on now with them, but you can get a couple of cards in there as well. I've got 3 cards on today. Make sure you head on over, get that QR code and head on over there, everybody. It's a bit of interactive bits and bats as well. So Jacob says, evening, Connor. I would like Sunderland to go up, but Sheffield United would be better for us as they won't put up a fight. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? It's an interesting one when you're kind of looking at that. Domston, hi, mate. How's it going? I kind of don't know where this recruitment's going to go, That's why I'm a little bit like, I don't really know. I don't really know what to do, because I think Sunderland's recruitment department's very good. You know, I think Sheffield United has been questionable over the years. I know it's new ownership with the Americans. Will it be any different? Well, the first part of it would illustrate that it kind of has worked in the Championship, but maybe some would say that it's not worked with like the investment of Tom Cannon for 10 million quid, which is a lot of money. I know Sunderland were after him as well, by the way, which comes back down to talent identification. But apparently Sunderland weren't willing to pay that sort of money for him if they even could. So I kind of look at that with Sheffield United. I think if they're to replicate signings like that in the Premier League, that'd be miles better for us, because I think we, like in Leeds United, I think we'll look at maybe a higher caliber of player. But Sunderland, I've just got to feel with their sort of Brentford-esque recruitment drive, that might be a little bit more of a problem for Leeds. But I think they're both going to really struggle. They're both going to really struggle anyway. So yeah, as we all will. But I've got it's going to be a really interesting one. But get your thoughts in the comment section below. I need to turn this up, don't I? There we go. Beautiful. Where we all watching it then? I hope it goes to pens, to be honest. Always the best way to settle the final as a neutral, definitely. Sunderland to win. Hey, Mark, how's it going, mate? 2-1 on pens. I kind of see it the same. I've got Sunderland 1-0. Connor, do you think Leeds up? Nah, it's not a Leeds channel, Prabhu. It's not a Leeds channel. But yeah, I think yeah, but that kicks off, doesn't it, mate, on June 1st. Sunderland also have many big sellable assets. Sheffield, that's kind of where I'm at with it as well, Jacob. Not to be disparaging, but that's kind of where I'm at with it. I think you've got Cooper, haven't you? Vinny Souza, who could go for a decent amount. Gus Hammer, but you've got to think, this is what I was speaking to Callum about a bit earlier on, you've got to sell to buy. You've got to sell to buy when you go up. So you've got to have assets. The way the league is run right now, you have to have sellable assets. So if you go up, you have to be willing, you have to be able to do that. You know, last time Sheffield United went up, they lost 2 of the best players in Iliman Ndiaye and Sander Berger. You've got to be able to do that and replicate, and recruitment's got to be 10 on. But we can sell effectively, quote unquote, when you look at how many times James has started in comparison to Nonto. You look at Strauch, you know, a lot of people would favour Ampadu ahead of him. I wouldn't personally, but I think Leeds will get another centre-back anyway. On top of that, you know, you look at Matteo Joseph, who's on the periphery with Leeds. All those things All those things means that Leeds are going to be well within a really good remit when it comes to PSR and selling players on who maybe massively don't affect the starting 11. I think Nonso would be great to keep around. Maybe we just have to sell Joseph and Strout. But Sheffield United and Sunderland have to think that. That's the mentality. You have to sell to buy. Now you look at Sunderland, Joe Bellingham straight away, 25 million, and you get more of a. You're going to get more of an inflated fee if they get up to the Premier League. Sheffield United, I'm not sure. Vinny Souza, yeah, definitely. But the injury record might hold him back in terms of clubs coming in with big money. Gus Hamer, yeah, maybe. I was surprised no one came in for him in the summer, though. He might be a sellable asset. Cooper, I think, is a good sellable asset. So I don't know, but that's what you got to do. You got to sell to buy. United blocks empty, Sunderland's full. It's expected, mate, isn't it? Let's be honest. Expected. I thought they said it was a sellout. Yeah. How are you guys watching it? Are you very legally watching it? Joe sent me this as well, everybody. He'd come on. But there he is. I know a lot of you wanted Joe to be in here, but yeah, he's not going to be in here for this one, unfortunately. Blame him. It's his fault. But it'll be good to get him on again very soon. We had a good time last time. So, right. Like a night out in Sheffield, like a greasy chip, buddy. What's Sunderland's song? Someone let me know what Sunderland's song is. Sunderland. That's the other one, isn't it? Sunderland. Yeah, that's my rendition of it. I'm so buzzing that it's not us here. So buzzing. I mean, last time, let's be honest, we didn't even get into the... But here we go. Here we go, everybody. Oh, it's beautiful. I mean, we've got some dodgy commentary on, but I'm trying to keep up with you guys. I'm trying to keep up with you in terms of the timing. So you can get used to me on here, everybody, of course. But make sure you align yours with mine. I'm looking at the gaps in the stadium. I hope you can't hear commentary. We're all right commentary-wise, yeah? Let me know, because I don't want to get copyright struck. But let me know in the comment section below, lads and lasses. Slap a like on the video as well. It's Sunderland. It's Sheffield United. The biggest game of the championship season. Up it. Get up it. Come on. I'm excited. I'm just going to share this. God save the king going on. Save our gracious queen. King. Anyone still a little bit in the middle with like that? I keep completely forgetting. Guys, make sure as well you're liking the video. Slap a like, please. That would be much appreciated. Got Wilder. Of course Wilder's singing it. You'd expect Wilder to sing it, wouldn't you? United haven't sold the tickets, have they not? Can you all hear it, guys? Let me know. Can't hear. Good. Yeah, the commentary's a bit. I can't help falling in love. Oh, that's it as well, Mark, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you are right. Sorry, Mark. I forgot. Should I get a beer? No, I'm not going to get a beer. I'm going to be professional today. That's where I'm at, everybody. The players are literally just shaking hands. So if you want to line up your stream with mine, that's kind of where we're at. Regarding it. Now, we are going to come off Twitter and we're going to come off Facebook right now. If you want to continue watching the stream, head on over to Conor McGilligan on YouTube, which I know a lot of you guys, when you're over there, are going to, you're over here now, aren't you? But there's a few watching on, we've got like 300 people watching on all platforms now. Just going to reduce it. I'm going to send you, so make sure you head on over, everybody, to YouTube. Conor McGilligan, and I'm live right now. See you in a sec for those people. Woo! Final predictions then, everybody. Final predictions. What we thinking? Got a beer, have some peer pressure. Jim Bobe, the best Jimbo. The Welsh United national anthem should be the Leeds national anthem should be the Welsh one. Land of my Do you know what it should be, Tom? Do you know what I'm a massive fan of, mate? Jerusalem. Jerusalem's a great tune, isn't it? That's what I prefer to God Save the King. I would, get a beer, Connor. It's compulsory. Is it? Do I need a beer? Do you guys only like watching me when I have beer? It's compulsory. Am I an alcoholic? Maybe. It's good to see, though, from a Sunderland standpoint, that Roberts is out. I'm happy they've took Roberts out. Roberts was doing my head in, even from a neutral standpoint. Alan Brown been in his experience. Easter on the bench. Mepham as well. It's a strong Sunderland bench, you know that. Watson as well, who I know is not figuring anymore. Roberts, Roberts, Mepham, young lad Jones as well. Yelder's there. Brown. It's not a bad bench, you know. It's not a bad bench. Mark says, how starstruck were you when you met Stuart Dallas yesterday? I was, mate. I was. I hope it came across well, Mark. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a bit informal, but that's all I could manage, unfortunately. But I had about 20 people watching me behind the scenes. You forget the entourage of footballers. So I hope it came across well, mate. I really do. So thank you so much for saying that, but it means a lot. Right, we need to get the scoreboard up. We're about to get going. We're gonna go top level for this one. I think we're gonna go top. Yeah, top. I hope Sunderland don't sit back. Come on, Sunderland. I reckon Labreeze is using Isidore as a super sub. Michelle, hi, Michelle. Hi, Connor. How nice is this to sit back and watch? It is indeed. Thank you, Michelle. Good to see you. Ian's here. Hi, Ian. How's it going? Chris, I really don't know who I'd like to win this. Let's go, Connor. Hi, and Rye as well. Jerusalem, 100%. Cal says, unreal top that, big lad. Wouldn't mind the Leeds top. Similar. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, mate? It's a nice top. Oh, God. Are you joking me? Are you joking me? Right, hold on. We've just had a bit of a lag. Right, we're back. We're back. Sunderland FC. I'm not back in Sunderland. Am I back in Sunderland? Am I back in Sunderland? I mean, I've said it all along, and I like to be proven right. I've said Sunderland will get promoted in there. Not all along, but I've kind of, from January onwards. I don't know what's going on here. You got... Yeah, cool. Okay. We're nearly there. I don't know what's going on. Are they counting down? I'm not sure what's going on here. I think they're counting down. Okay. I hope Connor don't sit back. Class interview, Connor. It was a great interview. Hey, Connor, what was it like meeting Stuart? Love you, Connor. It was great, mate. Yeah, it was good. Really, really good. And they're very positive about Leeds as well, by the way, which was nice to hear. Connor, it was first class. It was first class interview chat at the start. Yeah, thanks. Oh, cheers, mate. I really appreciate that, man. It was a bit more informal, wasn't it, mate? A bit more informal, a little bit more fun. So you don't really get to see that side of footballers. So that's kind of why I like it a little bit. Or I liked it a little bit. Big Vinnie Jones there. It's the 1 min delay thing. I don't know what that is, Niall. I've not seen that, mate. Rice says, I'm torn today. I want to see Wilder crying, but I want to see Blades win for Jimmy. Nice to see Vinnie Jones. Is indeed, mate. Another York. I prefer Sheffield United for Leeds' sake. I think Sunderland's recruitment in the Premier League will be very good. And I think over 2 games, if you offer me which team to face, it'd be Sheffield United over Sunderland because we've got a good record against Sheffield United. Guys, I'm going to put the score there because it's on my face. So I'm going to put it there instead. About British Heart Foundation, good stuff. Content-wise, you want Sheffield to go. That is true, Louis. I've got to think about the money. Think about the money. Da-da-da-da-da-da. But I think you're happy with Battle Lines as well. 100%. ACB Trade, 79p donation. Thank you so much, mate. Yes, Connor, lad. Hope you're well, says Daryl. Thank you so much, buddy. I'm all good. Feeling a lot nicer. And shout out to you, ACB Trades. I think you're the first donation in a while, mate. So thank you. I don't come on this channel as much as I should, and it will be getting better in the Premier League, of course. Not better, but, a little bit more regular. Right. And we will have a show coming your way as well, which I'm very excited about. Okay, should we get it started? Let's get it started. We're about to kick off. And I'm gonna kick off this, everybody. If you've not been on the One Leeds not the One Leeds or the Conor McGilligan watch on before, as soon as this kicks off, I press start on the clock. You can change your clocks to mine, or you can stop your Sky and all this sort of stuff. Empty seats, Wembley. Right, we've gone. We're off. Sheffield United versus Sunderland. Gus Hamer kicks off. A quick reminder of these two's competition. Throughout the season, we've had a 1-0 win at Bramall Lane, and we've had a 2-1 win at the Stadium of Light. Everyone wants to be a regular, Connor. What do you mean, mate? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Am I a regular? What do you mean? Guys, as well, when you're in here, please make sure you're slapping a like on the video. You can actually become a member of the Conor McGilligan channel. Oh! Straight away, Ty Campbell closes down Patterson. We've not spoken about this guy between the sticks. The English Elan Mellier, he is a little bit of a worry, isn't he? He's a little bit of a worry, that man between the sticks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Patterson. 4-3 Sunderland. Sunderland nearly scored. He did indeed. Why are there so many gaps? There's too many gaps in that stadium. 4-3 Sunderland, says Lee. Like it, Lee. What's Sunderland up? Need a newer team in the Prem, says Planet Ball. Not a bad shout. Ball played forward. Goes Hamer, recovers it. Hamer, ball in. Oh, it's a good one. Header on goal. Oh, what a save! What a save by Patterson, in all fairness to him. 1 minute in, Sheffield United have had an... Oh, my goodness. What an opportunity. Gus Hamer, if you're not watching, floats a wonderful ball in. Poor defending from Tri-Hume. Floats it in. Bang! Kiefer Moore, what a save. Just right on the commentator's curse. I was saying how poor he was. Kiefer Moore, downwards header, brilliant header. It's a cracking save by Patterson. What a save. Inside a minute, Sunderland need a wake up. Brilliant save. What a start from Sheffield United, by the way, guys. Usually a one Leeds kind of guy. Shout out to you, ACB. I see you, mate. I see you. What a save. Very, very unlucky. What's going on here? Oh, looks like Luke O'Nine's in trouble. We are Blades going around. That's what a start that would have been. Best save I've seen all season. Do you think that, right? Let's have a look again. Ball played in. Header. That's unreal, that. Because what you've got to think of is the skid of the pitch as well. There were water in Wembley beforehand. Heads it. It's a brilliant header by Kiefer Moore. Yeah, it's unreal, that. It's a right save. It's a brilliant save. It's literally, I was just saying that he's been poor this year. That's the problem. That is the problem. If you're a Sunderland fan, that's what I'd worry about. I'd worry about Kiefer Moore being lent on. Luke O'Nine being lent on by Kiefer Moore. Because he's too small. He's feeble in comparison to Kiefer Moore. But Kiefer Moore's a monster. You arguably want Mepham and him. It looks like he's done his shoulder here, doesn't it? He's dislocated it, I think. I don't know. He might have, might not. I don't know. Patterson class, great save. Yeah, it was a wonderful save. Could be a massive, massive save that in the game, as in going forward. Guys, if you are new, welcome to the Conor McGilligan channel. Please make sure slapping a like on the video. There's over 200 of you in the building right now. Please make sure that you put in your comments in the section below. This is an interactive platform of which we're watching a game of which we're not involved in, but it's football, isn't it? We all love a bit of football. So please make sure you do that. If you'd like to see some neutral bits going forward, we can do that in terms of just watch-alongs of other teams and all that sort of stuff. Not just the Championship. I want to be Premier League, Conor McGilligan as well, of course. But yeah, and I really appreciate you guys donating and being members and stuff like that. Shout out to ACB as well, man. Stretcher is on. Could be his collarbone. Yeah. This time last year, Southampton, basically. Were any of you down there? Oh, I was down there. I stayed in Putney the night before. Even for you Sunderland and Sheffield United fans watching, stayed in Putney the night before at one of my best mates. And I had no sleep. We've been out on the drink a little bit, celebrating or pre-celebrating. And I knew we'd lose. I literally said it to my brother all day. I went, we're not beating this lot. No way. So, yeah, it was horrendous. It was horrendous. Yeah, O'Nine's struggling here, isn't he? Right, I've got a quiz. I've got a quiz we can play. Right, let's play a little quiz because we're still waiting here. Right. Do you want to get involved? Let's get involved. Right. So what we've got to do is name every player to score in a Championship playoff final since 2011. Can I put in here? What do I do? Player. Let me type then. It's not letting me type. I don't understand this. A stupid quiz. Play now. Right, we're going to get involved in this. Let's go not press play now. Hint, first one. Reading. Oh, my God. Stephen Hunt, maybe? Hunt, what do you reckon? Reading? I'm going to go Stephen Hunt. Is that not working? What's going on here? Hint. What is this? Okay, Hunt. So I don't think it's Hunt. Roberts. No. No. I don't know. God knows. Right. Who else? Anyone? I'll tell you, we'll go Zamora. Zamora for QPR. Zamora. Yeah, got one. There we go. Armstrong last year. Armstrong. Bosch. Another one. Coventry. Hamer again. Bosch. Is the Fulham in there? Joe Bryan. Get in there. Brentford. Tony? Yes. Luton. Clark, was it? Gordon Clark. He's flying. What was Doma, Villa? No. Grealish? No. Who scored for Villa? I don't know why I'm focusing on that. What's everyone saying in the chat? What you guys are saying? Hopkin. Hopkin for who? You having a hop? There's no way there's a Hopkin. Is there? There's not Hopkin. Charlie, Adam, Blackpool. Good shout. Adam. Charlie, Adam. What is going on? Oh, Adams, innit? What am I on about? Oh, lads, come on. You're crap at this. Adams. Right, we're back on going again. We're back on going. Tony. McGinn. Good shout. McGinn. Right, we're still going with this. We'll do the football game, but in a bit. Yeah, shout. Ball played in by Sheffield, but we're still doing this quiz. Derby's Lawrence. Good shout. Lawrence. Is it? Have I spelled it wrong? Is Derby Lawrence? Have we just got it? No, we haven't. Lads, you're poor at this. I'm better at this than you. Come on. Lawrence, no. Let's have a look. Oh, ball played in. Burrows. Ooh, rebound. Hamer blocked. Bloody hell, Sunderland are hanging on. El Ghazi, yeah, but I don't think they'll do it again. Jack Marriott, that's it. Marriott. There, well done. El Ghazi. Will that count? Yeah, well done, lads and lasses. This is better. Leroy Leiter. No, Reading one's tough. Campbell. No flag. Campbell. Oh, my God. Sheffield United are all over him, lads and lasses. They're all over him. We'll come back to the quiz in a bit. Flipping it. They're all over him. Right, Tom Lawrence, Leroy Leiter, Marriott for Derby, Mitrovic could be a good shout. Mitrovic, is that? Mitrovic. No, again. Lads, you're poor at this. You are poor. I'm hammering my subscribers for this. Hopkin for Crystal Palace, I think, on a top corner. Vazte, good shout, Sonny. I know that's right. Vazte. Yeah, shout. Good lad. Norwich. I'm going to go Norwich. Here we go. Ball knowledge. Oh, McGilligan at the back post. And I'm going to go for another one, lads. I don't know if I can spell his name. Oh. Houlihan. No, I thought that was his name. That was Cameron Jerome. And who else scored for? Oh, Johnson, maybe? Oh. Who scored for Norwich in that game? It was like 2-0 against Borough, wasn't it? 2-0 to check. Right, I'm going to look at the chat. Windass Hull, good shout. Banger, Windass. No. Why has that not come in? Hull's not in it, mate. No Hull in it. Was it Windass? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was Diame. Oh, McGilligan back post. Mate, Windass was ages ago. Allard heads it. 09. Is 09 still on the pitch? No, I think he's gone, hasn't he? Sunderland basically haven't got past the halfway line yet. But I said, did you? Mate, I'm not checking it. Redmond could be a good shout. Redmond. Yes, well done. Well, good shout, mate. Good shout. Right, what else have we got to go? Brentford. We need Brentford's. Ollie Watkins. Are we past the time yet? We must be past the time. Ollie. Did Watkins score? Watkins? Nah. Watkins. Who else is there? Mbuemo? No. Swansea, Joe Allen. It's not. Nah. Swansea. What would Swansea have been? What about the little lads? What about Routledge? Nah. Battle in the middle. Rig. Dobby. Sinclair could be a good shot. Yeah, Sinclair. It's got to be on it. Oh, great one. And Dobby. Oh, Stephen Dobby. Well done, mate. Some of you are definitely Googling these now. Blackpool. I thought Blackpool. What was Blackpool? Blackpool. Someone said Charlie Adam, didn't they? Moore wins it. Oh, Patterson's not coming. Nathan Blake for who? Marcondes. Marcondes could be a good shout. Marcondes. Yes, well done. Fulham 2018. West Ham. Who is that West Ham one? Wasn't like Collins or whatever, was it? Collins. No. Kevin Phillips. Crystal Palace is Kevin. Is it actually Kevin Phillips? Oh, well done, lads. Well done. Great ball knowledge. Nolan. Brian Dean. Carlton Cole. Yes, well done. Well done. Well done, lads. Kitson Redding. All right, level up. Kitson. Still not coming up. Ormerod. Yeah, good shout. Ormerod. Brett Ormerod, we're in. Have we got it in? Oh, no. Is that how you spell it? Ormerod. Right, lads, we're going to have to come back to this. I think people will be getting annoyed. We'll have to come back to it. This minute is going to take Paul Ince. Ben Rama. I'll tell you if you're right. Ben Rama. No, didn't come up. I'm going to cheat like some of you doing. The one is, it's Brentford. So we've got Marcondes in 2021. In 2020, I think that's when they lost to Fulham, wasn't it? It was. They lost to Fulham. Fulham won it. And I can't remember who scored. Who scored? Wissa? Wouldn't have been Vissa. No, they bought him in the Prem, didn't they? I don't know. Troy Denny. Fulham is Sessignon. Sessignon. It's not, mate. Unless I've spelled it wrong. How have you spelled it? Sesengnon. Sessignon. I don't know. I might have spelled it wrong. Matt, are you watching? Matt, are you watching, mate? Yes, mate. Code on screen. Sessignon, Fulham, 2018. Canos. Could be a shout. Canos. Nah, still not Canos. Got a load left, lads. Reading, 2011. Nah. Reading, 2011. That's the tough one. So Reading won it, I think. That's tough. McShane, maybe? Paul McShane. Nah. I'm trying to think. Sirkin. 13 minutes gone. Ballard. Goes forward. They've had to really weather this storm here. They've had to really weather this storm. Sunderland are definitely second best at the minute. Definitely second best. Cooper. Going long. Ropples. No, guys, you're going to Matt Mills could be a shout. Unbelievable knowledge. Who said that? Who said Matt Mills? Brandon. Let's all give him a clap. Not only has he not gone for a striker, he's gone for a centre-back, Matt Mills. Sheffield United, ball played in. Cleared. Can they go again? Right, Ryan Brewster. Oh, there's a slip in the box. Ty Campbell. Blocked. Sheffield United look really dangerous. Sunderland have got to get out. They've got to get out. Josh Da Silva. I think he was semi-final, but we'll go with it, mate, for Brentford. Josh Da Silva. Nah, still not. Still not. What about Jensen? Maybe Jensen? Nah, yeah, not him. Cooper. Clears. Ballard. Poor from Cooper. Damn bad. Sunderland need a bit of reprieval here. It's not been great at the minute. Sunderland playing borderline handball. Right, guys, we're parking the quiz. Lefay. Have they gone to a back three, Sunderland, as well, everyone? Have they gone to a back three? 09's actually come off, hasn't he, Tom Kearney? Stop bringing me back in it. Stop it. I think it might be Kearney. I think you might be right. Yes, well done, Matt. Well done. We've got 2 left. Blackpool 2012, Brentford 2020. Brentford 20. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. Connor, if you had to follow a team from the top 5 leagues, who would it be? Leeds, mate. We're there. We're there, pal. Yeah, we've got it, Brandon. Harrison Burrows. Oh, Goldie, I think. Nah, but Goldie, we've got Brentford 2020 and 2012, mate, Blackpool. Sirkin. Oh, it's a poor header from Sirkin. Ty Campbell, who's looked good so far. Campbell protects the ball, plays the ball to Sidipak. Sidipak goes forward. It's a good tackle, though, from Sirkin. Mundle. Dan Neil does well. He can't get up the pitch. Lefay, don't go back again. Needs help, though. Bellingham. They're not confident in possession in like the mid to attacking third. That's the problem with Sunderland at the minute. Bellingham. Drives forward. Good ball. Good ball. Romain Mundle up against Chowdhury. Mundle ball in. Corner. Sunderland. This is what they need. They need to get up the pitch. Well played. Come on, Sunderland. Shout out to the Footy Social Club. Shout out to you, Christian. Dalsgaard, do you reckon? I don't think I can name one player from Blackpool 2012. So we need Blackpool 2012 in the final, and then we need Brentford 2020. But we've got to think. We've got to use those noggins. I can't. That Brentford team. I've gone through about 8 players, but it's none of them. It's going to be a rogue one, isn't it? Corner anyway for Sunderland. All about to be played in. If you are new, everybody, make sure you slap a like and subscribe on the channel. Ball whipped. Good ball. Cooper does well, comes and claims it. Sheffield United on the transition now. Vinny Souza, probably the wrong player to play it to in terms of pace. But Souza on the ball. Sunderland eat up the ground on him, though. And they're back in shape. Is it Watkins? It's not. Dalsgaard? Nah. Fletcher for Blackpool? Maybe. It's a good impression if you've got this right, Christian. No, mate, it's not. It's not. We're going with Adams. Kearney, maybe? Not Tom Kearney, but the old Kearney. Kearney, no. Who else is in that team? That Blackpool team? Brett Ormerod was a good shout, but it's not him. I'm sure. How do you spell his name? Ormerod. No, not Ormerod Solicitors. Brett. I reckon it could be. I might have just spelled it wrong. Brett Ormerod. It's not him, I don't think. Ormerod. No, it's not. Flipping heck, not swear. Oh, what about, was it Campbell they had up top? Oh, do you know, was it DJ Campbell? I thought it might have been him. Do you remember him? Ball played forward, lofted over the top, saved by Patterson. Do you remember DJ Campbell they had? I just don't know if they got him in the Prem. This is nostalgia ball. Just join Connor, Kyriakos. Hey, mate, do you prefer any of the two sides? I've got family links in Sunderland. So, Tommins. It's Dalsgaard. Dalsgaard. You're right. Henrik Dalsgaard. Lad, I had no idea who that was. No idea. I thought you were spelling like Damsgaard wrong. I was like, no, they've signed him recently. Henrik Dalsgaard. Well done. Well done. Honestly, normally I've got decent ball knowledge. Henrik Dalsgaard, I can't remember him, but well done. Someone just said he was fighting afterwards as well. Class. Well done. Brett Ormerod, he grabbed the winner, says Christian. He might have been right all along. Why is it not coming up with Brett Ormerod? Do you have to put his full name in? Someone said it in the chat, and I was like, it's not. It's not. Blackpool 2012. Right. To get a hint, I have to put my birthday in. What a joke. Right, give me a hint. Hint is... Oh, I think I know it is. I think some of you lads are right. Who do you think it was? It took us 15 minutes. Let's view the leaderboard. I don't know who any of these people are, but there we go. We've not done well, or I've not done well. Who do you think it was? It wasn't Brett Ormerod. Sonny. It was, mate. And I think people had said it, to be fair, but I just didn't put it in. Tommins, so well done, lads. We'll do another quiz soon. If you want us to do a quiz on here, just let me know and link me to it. It has to be a good quiz, though. I do like nostalgia, ball knowledge quizzes. Big fan of them. Big fan of them. So we can do quiz at halftime, throughout the game, whatever. Circling on the ball. Do love a good quiz, especially if it's boring. Bellingham. Which I'm not saying this is, to be fair. It's not a boring game, but, you know. Ball forward. Yeah, it's not great, is it, from Sunderland? It's not great. Retro quizzes, as you can see by the ratings there, drop through everybody. Cavallero. Why do you keep saying Cavallero, Paul? The quiz is done, my friend. Do you remember me from fan phoning 2 years ago? Greek guy right before you went to, oh, hey, Kyriakos. Yeah. I do remember you, mate. How you doing? Who do you think finishes top 5 in the Prem tomorrow? Up the Villa. Shout out to you, Sonny. Good to see other fans in here as well. Top 5. I'd like to see Villa in there, to be fair. I think it's going to be... But I think you're going to miss out. And I think Forest are going to miss out. Annoyingly. Christian will do, mate. I know you're here. Atmosphere is a bit quiet, and it ball played forward from Burrows. Good running. Patterson's come all the way. Does wild sweeps. I think it's offside, though. George Baldock being commemorated, which is good. Good to see. Tragic. This is going to be a 1-0. Dirty Lead says, up Connor, I'm watching this in Sideru Corfu. Come on, the blunt. Sunderland's, shout out to you, mate. Sunderland's, here we go. Mayenda. Good defend him. Sunderland's poor form to the semi was dire. Blaze deserved this. Yeah, it was all based on the game, I guess, though, isn't it, mate? Sorry, Zabir. You've gone a bit early there, mate. Just a little early there, pal. Mayenda, probably Sunderland's best player in the playoff campaign as well. Getting a corner. That was good. Rick ball in. Here we go. Harmer. Russ Harmer. Beats one. More recovered. Harmer. Ball in. Take Campbell! 1-0. Sheffield United. First blood to the Blades. It's a great counter-attack. It's Harmer. It's Campbell. It's a delicate, deft finish over the oncoming Patterson. And Sheffield United take the lead. A massive goal in the playoff race. Brilliant from Harmer. Lovely weighted pass. Ty Campbell had to stay on side. He timed it perfectly. Split the centre-backs and for a Sunderland corner. Counter-attacking 101. Red and white Wizards. Sheffield United take the lead. Sunderland marauding back. They're outnumbering Sheffield United here, but a lovely ball round the side from Gus Harmer. A Premier League quality ball. Releases Ty Campbell in. It's a Premier League quality finish. One touch and a chip. A deft chip over the absolute stranded Patterson. It's 1-0, and Ty Campbell is the coolest person in Wembley today. Great finish. Chris Wilder goes absolutely mental on the sidelines. First blood to the Blades. Woo. Flipping it. That was good from Hamer. That was class. Absolutely class. Has to be said. Very, very good. Ty Campbell, 1-0. Guys, we also have 250 of you in the building. Please make sure you like. We've only got 34 likes at this moment in time, so make sure you do so. Thank you very much. That goal reminded me of Leeds. Take a corner and counter. It's great. It's brilliant from Hamer, that. Brilliant, but it's, don't discredit how good a finish that was as well. Lovely finish from Ty Campbell. One of the Sunderland just haven't turned up here so far. They've got more in the tank than this, haven't they? But can they recover now? Can they recover? It's a big. I think Adam Armstrong didn't score that far away from this against us last season. Would you say Enzo's been a flop? If you ask Sunderland fans, they kind of rate his performance as such. I've just not been that convinced on him. I just have not been that convinced on him. I was expecting him to come in and tear the league up. Don't get me wrong, he did well against Cov. Don't get me wrong. But it was like he was anonymous for the whole game, in my opinion. But he contributed to the 2 goals, didn't he? But I think his impact hasn't been good enough. No, not for me. Ball playing, try Humor! Massive chance, Meander. Brilliant. And this has opened the final up now. Try Hume gets the ball out of his feet. Great whip. What a ball in that's Meander's got to do. I think Meander's got to score. Meander splits the centre backs. It's not really his game aerially. This is terrible from Meander. Terrible. Oh, it's awful. The ball he's got between the centre backs, which is absolutely unequivocally as Eliza Meander what you need to do, and he's ballooned it. Nearly instant response there from Sunderland. Big chances, big moments in finals. Flipping it. He had to do better there. Nobody has scored first and lost for 15 years. What a stat that is. I agree, mate. Expected better from Enzo. Good commentary there, Con. We haven't woke up. Best team winning, says Danny. I agree, mate. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Sunderland right now. Are you good enough? Of course you are. What a big chance that is from Eliza Meander, though. What a big chance. Ballard, it's poor. The weight of the pass here. He's trying to release Enzo Lefebvre. He's playing a ball over the top of the ball straight. It's got no curvature on it. Even if Lefebvre tries to get to that, what's he expected to do? The ball's got to have a bit of curvature on it, a bit of guys on it as well. He's just punted it out for a goal kick. Someone needs something different here. They need something different because now you're going to get Sheffield United time wasting, which is exactly what you want to do in the final. Cooper's suddenly taking longer with the kicks. And the data would tell you that it finishes like this. Jimmy buzzing right? I'm sure he is, mate. Guy Fawkes says, looks like men versus boys here, mate. It does, Guy. You're right. Need a lot better here from Sunderland. Something needs to change. And they've got game changers on the bench. They've got Tom Watson. They've got Isidore. Alan Brown, could he bring something to the party? But they've not turned up yet. 30 minutes gone. Have they had a shot on target? Matt Meander chance was big. Try Hume on the ball now. Ball down the side there by Try Hume. Well, Dan Neal, I think it was too, Try Hume. Already wondering if Cov would have had more to offer in this one, says Andrew. Could be right, but is CBS in America as a feed following Joe Bowl game? The Star Cam, they call it. Jesus. You get it, don't you? It's the marketability, but yeah. Job Cam. Okay, Sunderland, a little bit of a battler, and they've won it. Romain Mundle up against Chowdhury. Looking sprightly here. Chowdhury defends very well, and I think wins a free kick. He does indeed. Chris Riggy's on the right. Is he? Apologies. Still, the explanation to that Dan Ballard ball is the same, isn't it? Not known for his pace, Rig. Neither is Lefebvre. Putting a straight pass up on that side, of which Rig is nowhere near. It's poor pass selection. Yeah, Sunderland got lucky against Corvat. Yeah, I mean, they weren't the best team, were they? But I thought we'd see a little bit of the old Sunderland here, but it just seems to again lack a little bit of verve, lack a bit of something. Okay, Christian, I know you're watching, mate. No worries. Just got to keep hold the ball better. Okay, Joe Bellingham. Poor. Too long. It's got to just be a little bit more in this final third of Sunderland in terms of precision, in terms of accuracy. Ball played over the top, better. Try Hume. Ball played in. Good ball, Hume. Really good ball. Rig. Not quite. It's good defending from Sheffield United. We'll still going to Southampton. What's Danny Roll going to do? Danny Roll, the man who's been twerking for Southampton for about 3 months now. What does he do? Honestly, when I look at Danny Roll at Chef Wednesday, I like Roll. I think he's a really good manager. Better as well, by the way, from Dan Ballard, just stepping up like we've seen a lot of Joe Road on this season. But yeah, where does Roll go now? You know? And he's a top manager, by the way. Do you know who else is a top manager at this level? Tom Cleverley. I'm telling you, Tom Cleverley's going to be a really good coach one day. He should be a target for some clubs who lose the managers early on next season. Big fan of Cleverley. Sirkin. Rig. Bellingham. It's got to be quicker from Sunderland. It's Dan Neil. Bellingham again. Sirkin. Remain Mundle. Does well. Good feet. Again, though. Good defending. 1v1 defending by Chowdhury. The experienced on loan Leicester man. See, this is the thing. When they're getting out wide, when you get into a point of which you've got Mundle out there, you get into a point of which Trey Hume is on that right-hand side. They're delivering the ball, and you've got Isidore on the bench. You've got to put Isidore in. You have to. For me, if you're Sunderland, I can't believe. Look at this goal as well. Sunderland, my goodness. It's a great counter-attack, but yeah, exactly. Hamer's pace there to get to it. Brilliant ball. Well done from Ty Campbell as well. They shouldn't be scoring there, the Sunderland. Counter-attack, great finish. Ty Campbell had to get that right as well. And it's a corner again. Sheffield United. Mepham's got it wrong. Danny might go Leicester. Maybe. Planet Ball, yeah. Who are you supporting, mate? Let me know. Right, guys, 2 seconds. I'm just going to get a beverage. I'll be 2 seconds. Watch them score. In fact, I'll get a beverage after they've potentially scored. We'll have a look. No, my luck, I'll go and they'll frigging score. Hamer. August Harmer. Hamer on it. 35 nearly on the clock. Ball in. Headed out. Oh, my goodness, it's another one. It's another one. It's Harrison Burrows. Is it the weak foot? Oh, my goodness. On the edge of the area. Looked like a little half volley scufferoony. It's in the back of the net. Sheffield United fans in jubilation. 34 minutes, barely on the clock. It's 2-0. It's too easy. Blades 2, the Black Cats 0. Absolute sheepish performance from Sunderland so far. Poor marking again. Ball in, headed out on the half volley. It was his left foot. I couldn't quite see it. Body's in the way. Oh, it's Scuffy, Scuffer-Rooney. Poor from Sunderland. Oh, God, it's an awful goal, but fair play. It's through an absolute badge of players. Sunderland can't get a block on it. And Patterson can't get a touch. Oh, but VAR's on it. It did look a little bit of interference of play. VAR is in this competition. Can they be saved by this? Let's have a look. He's got to be off there, hasn't he? Looked like it. Harrison Burrows. Is it Vinny Souza? Blocking the line of... Ooh, yeah, I think that could be off. Burrows. Yeah, Vinny Souza. It's Vinny Souza blocking the eyes. Is he involved with play here? I think it's off. Is it off? Oh, he's getting sent to the monitor. He's getting sent to the monitor. Sunderland could survive here. Sunderland could survive. If you survive this, though, you've got to improve drastically. It's terrible marking again. It's terrible marking from Sunderland. It's just, they're asleep. Look how deep they are here to even get out to the men on the periphery of the box here. You've got Hamza Chowdhury. And look at the defending, man. I mean, there's no one even near Kiefer Moore. The reactions are just way quicker from Sheffield United. I think this could stand. Shouldn't, I don't think, but it might stand. It's tough, this. No goal. Adapt. My data package. Adapt. It's no goal. 1-0 still. He's bottled it there. He ain't sure, is he? No goal. What's all that about? The calling out of it. How mad is that? How mad is that? You need to step up here, Sunderland. Sunderland need to react. You seriously need to react because Sheffield United are going to get 2 or 3 here if you continue with this. That is a lifeline. Dubious. That is a lifeline. And you've had, look, Sunderland, you're almost getting knocked off with them, aren't you? What is Lefay's suit? It's a massive let off. Sheffield United are well deserving of this, by the way, and they're not playing that well. They're not playing. Why are they going long? Why are they going long? If you're going long, bring Isidore on. I don't understand it. They're lofting balls into the box. Why is Isidore on the bench? I just don't understand this. The tactic is to get the ball to Mundle and to get the ball to Trey Hume to deliver the ball into the box. But like that Meander header, you've got men in there who aren't adept like Isidore is to being a target man. I don't understand it. I can't change the score, annoyingly. The data package, I'll just have to update it. Hold on. I might be able to. It's just, I don't know if it's going to... Oh, it's annoying, this. Hold on. 1. Right, so it's just now going to have to be... Thanks for telling me to change the score, mate. Now I've gone right back to the blooming start. I'm blaming you. Hold on. Right. Hold on. We'll get it going. Boom. Right. There we go. Right, we're good. We're good. So it's off. It's off. We're back. Bellingham. Got to start having some shots on goal. Trey Hume. Ball in. Rig goes for it. I don't understand. Is anybody with me here? And Sunderland fans, let me know in the chat. Is anybody with me here when it comes to what is the point in this tactic? No, thank you, Bob. Is anybody with me here when it comes to just the tactic of Sunderland? I don't understand it. And I'm not saying I'm not saying he's like outrageous here in terms of Isidore, but in the playoff final, really? Oh, 4th official. What a horrible job that is. Bang. No, it's all right. It's all right, Lee. Don't worry about it, mate. Very sharply. Yeah, ridiculous marking. It's just not good, is it? Danny boy, hi, Danny. How's it going, mate? Good to see you in here. That's the one reason I mainly don't want to go up VAR. I agree with you, pal. I agree with you. But what I will say is how bad are the officials? How bad are the officials? You were quite unlucky with that one, though. I was unsure whether or not that should have been chalked off, to be honest. Good ball forward, Mundle. Oh, goodness me. I mean, he's offside, but I tell you what, Chowdhury's got him at the minute, guys. Chowdhury's got him in his back pocket. This is the problem. Your battles across the pitch. There's got to be more winning. You need... Where's Enzo Lefay? Where's Lefay? Sunderland fans, anyone, I keep getting told about Enzo Lefay, and I've always been hyped up on him. I've given him a chance, but I tell you what, when I've been praising Sunderland players, it's been Trey Hume, it's been Meander, it's been Bellingham, it's been Dan Neil. I don't. What is Enzo Lefay? What is him in this Sunderland team? And I tell you what, if Sunderland are going up, and I know football's not linear, so he might be not great here, but he might step up in the Premier League. And I've mentioned that loads of times. I'm not seeing a lot from him again. Does he hide? Is he hiding? He's not even. I'm not seeing him demand the ball or anything. You're getting Sunderland at the back. You're getting Sunderland at the back looking for midfield options. I'm not seeing him show for the ball. Enzo Lefay has to get himself in this game. It cannot just be phases, like, as for me, has been his calendar at Sunderland. Where Sousa supposed to stand? Yeah. I agree, mate. I agree. He was just running back on. What a good header from Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore gets it again. Lovely play by Sheffield United. Ball played in. Good ball. It's a little bit lower that from Kiefer Moore, and Ty Campbell's there at the back post. Conor Isidore can't be 100% fit. He rarely finishes games. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything though, Mike. Not seeing anything yet, mate. Maybe, right, but I don't know. I don't know. Chris Wilder will have a game plan for Enzo Lefebvre, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is, but slap a like on the video again, guys. Really appreciate it. Trey Hume, who I think's probably been Sunderland's best player. I think Trey Hume's been the best player so far, which was kind of expected. Would you put a bet on right now? You can put a bet on, mate. You can, as Mick McCarthy says. You can put a bet on. You can put it on Match Bingo, guys. The QR code that is on my screen now. 4 cards, 5 cards, 4 cards for the price of 5. Sorry, I've not had a lot of sleep. £2 per card as well. Lower deposit than ever before. Make sure you check it out, everybody. That's what I'm working on. I've already won 2 out of the 3. Make sure you do that. Dan Neal. Rig. Ollie says, Lefebvre cannot get involved when you're playing hoofball. No Leeds winger could shine playing this football either. I'm not comparing it to Leeds, mate. I'm not comparing it to Leeds. I'm looking at the second, or at least the games that he's been involved in, Lefebvre. When I've watched Sunderland, which I've watched a lot of Sunderland, I think he's a bit of a passenger. I think he's more of a passenger. For what the hype was around him, I think he's a little bit of a passenger. Not saying he won't come to the fore here, and I hope I'm wrong, but I think you've got a lot of players who step up to the mark, a lot of younger players than Lefebvre who step up to the mark more regularly. Not seeing it for me. So this is a final where he needs to demand everything. He's your player that you hang everything on. If you're playing hoofball, here's a tactic: get in and around the striker. If you're playing hoofball, win the second ball. Sunderland aren't winning second balls. So we can have the excuse about hoofball all you want. I wouldn't say it's hoofball either. I say when you're out wide and you're in the flanks, that's when you're putting the ball into the box where Isidore would be helpful. They win it back here. Mundell on the ball, left side, driving at Sheffield United. They need a shot on goal here. Someone. Mundell tackled. Kiefer Moore does well. Good hold-up play. That's the hold-up play you can get from a big man. Really good hold-up play. But for me, it's the second balls. If the ball's been played up top, get 2 or 3 bodies in and around the player who the ball's going up top to. Get plays in and around at Meander. Invert a little bit. Don't just stay in your position. You need to move. No, mate. 5 cards for the price of 4. Match bingo. Cara. I know, mate. I backed you several times, mate. Green King, Betfred, my own channel. All played forward. But it's interesting. I think tactically it's a bit wrong at the minute. I think tactically it's a bit wrong. Got to start Isidore. I don't care if he's 80% fit. I'm not bothered. You've got to start him for me. It's comfortable, though, isn't it, at the minute, everyone, for Sheffield United? This is comfortable. Mepham. Eight-minute stoppage. It's a big chunk, isn't it? All played forward. No, 8 minutes. We have to do another quiz. Should we do some quiz at half-time? Get some quizzes, some good quizzes. Cal's in the building now, you mate. How's it going? Looking forward to the Hill Dickinson Stadium, my man. What is that? What is that? Oh, sorry, Ollie. I didn't know, mate. Sometimes I don't know. On this channel, I've no idea who you support. No idea who anyone supports, especially if you rarely comment. Not saying you don't, mate, but I'm saying like there's a couple where I'm guessing, really. Unless you state your name, cuz, as Stormzy says. Dear me. But you get what I mean. They're not attacking. Sunderland, they frustrate the life out of me. They frustrate the life out of me. Here's a way of putting it. They're more worried about Sheffield United than they are playing their own game. I think that's what they were like against Coventry, but they got the luck of the draw. Can't be like that against Sheffield United. They're not being brave here, Sunderland. Have they had a shot on goal yet? Ballard. Meander. Meander again. Corner. I just think someone needs to partner him up top. 4-4-2. Cal says Hill Dickinson suits the players, to be fair. It's terrible, isn't it, mate? Hill Dickinson. God. Bramley Moore, I didn't mind. The Bramley Moore Stadium or whatever it was going to be. It was development, wasn't it? But the naming rights, they won the what was it? The rights for it, didn't they? Money wise. But Hill Dickinson, God. Lefay, ball him. Headed out. First man. Evan had talks with Delap. Why are we not doing that? Yeah, I think that's a good move for Delap. It's a right signing for Everton if they get that one done. I'm happy he's doing that, Delap, and not going Man United. Obviously for the reasons that I don't like Man United, but I think him going to Everton is a really smart move. Why? Because I might do a video on it, to be fair, on the second channel. I think that medium step up in terms of club reputation will do him a lot better. You kind of look at Jude Bellingham. When he didn't go from Birmingham to Man United, he went from Birmingham to Dortmund to Real Madrid. I think that sort of step up, that incremental step up is important for a football player. Brewster as well. Thought Labrise was a genius, been outsmarted by a dinosaur. Yeah. All in. Better. Good defending by Nell. Really good defending. That's better, though. Varying up the crosses into the box instead of just lumped into the box. It's good defending. Sheffield United they look quicker. They look more dangerous. They're going to get a second there, 100%. It's nervy from Sunderland. It's kids, though, isn't it? It's kids. Dave says the fans wouldn't accept a name change at Ellen Road. They would, mate. They might not have a choice. Everton fans aren't exactly a quiet bunch, are they? Sousa did well. Ballard does well. Bellingham. Red Bull Stadium. Sheffield United won't get 10 points next season. That style of footy is embarrassing. Yeah, I think they're going to struggle. I think the Sheffield United are going to struggle. I think we'll struggle, but I think we'll give a better fist of it. Because you've got to sell to buy. I mentioned this several times. You've got to sell to buy. So you've got to look at these assets that they've got. Can they survive by selling some of the premium assets? Leeds are likely to sell Nonso, Strauch, and Matteo Joseph for good money. Melier is another one. Good money. I know a lot of you'll think no, but he will go for good money. Trey Hume. Time. Ball in. Good ball. No one there. Dan Neil. Bellingham. Turn. Rig. Goes back. Dan Neil. Poor ball. Rig. What's a shot on target at least? At least it's a shot on target. Yeah, it's a little bit better from Sunderland. It's bizarre. This whole setup, Darren stuff. It's bizarre. Regis Labrise looks like a chauffeur. He looks like a limo driver. Why does it look like a limo driver? Yeah, for me, it's just I think you got to have a presence up front. There's not a presence at the minute. The style of football they're playing. Did you hear about Millwall's potential takeover? I did, mate. Yeah, Turkey Turkey something or other. Turkey neck. Not just that Fark will get sacked, but Hughes can win games. You attacking of good attacking players. Yeah, I do, mate. I think we're quite lucky as well. We can move around PSR quite nicely, which basically means that we're going to be able to spend a lot of money, which the 49ers will. So I think we'll have a good. I'm not saying we will, but like as in it'll happen and we'll stay up. But Leeds will have a good crack at it. I'm not sure Sheffield United will. If they're to replicate that recruitment with players like Tom Cannon for 10 million quid, let's say if they go up and get like a Cameron Archer or an Adam Armstrong or something like that, they're just coming straight back down. Lefay. Can't beat the first man. Offside. God, it's poor, this, isn't it? It's poor. Cal, I know, yeah. Your billion bids. You were at one point, it was like Leeds 2.0, wasn't it? Jack Harrison, Nonto. There's another one, I'm sure there was. Solomon won it. Obviously, he's not our player, but rumours. Come on, Sunderland, says Stephen. Needs to be better, doesn't it, mate? Very sharply, he says, because of the new injection money from the shares, we are now in a position of spending 200 million. Yes, I've heard something very similar, mate, in terms of what we can spend. Connor, are you phoning Jim Bob at half time? No, Bob, I only do that when they lose. I only do that when they lose. But no, of course I'm happy for him. He's one of my good mates, so of course I'm happy for him. You. Connor, who do you think will win the League One final? I think it'll be Charlton, mate. I think Charlton will win. Would you take Somerville back? Oh my God, the limo driver's got to start getting more out of this. Half time, 1-0 Sheffield, fully deserved. Fully deserved. Must be buzzing if you're a Sheffield fan. Connor, do you rate Ballard? Not particularly, Mark. Not particularly, no. He's made that a problem. Get him on live. No, mate, I'm all right. I'm all right. Hopefully get a decent price for Harrison. Yeah, exactly. Pitch looks too heavy. Yes, I did, Lou. I did. It's decent, wasn't it? Well, not great, eh? Not great. Flipping out. Really not great. Well, look, we'll have a little bit of a chat about it. I think for Sheffield United, that, as you can see by the stats here, we'll just touch on that. It's not been absolutely dominant by Sheffield, but the startling thing to me is the possession. You look at 38% there, 36 to Sunderland's 64. Sunderland have made an extra 100 passes, passing accuracy. So they've had a lot of it in terms of just the ball. But what have they done? What have they done? Once again, the style of play, which I think is building up from the back. It's hitting the flanks. It's trying to get Mundle up against Chowdhury in terms of 1v1. Rigg appears a little bit out the game on that right-hand side. Sunderland fans can tell me, I know he inverts, but do you need a bit of pace on that side? It feels like your winger really is someone like Trey Human. Maybe that's the tactic. Is it time for... I'm not a massive fan of Patrick Roberts, but is it just time to stick him on? Just so you can get wingers out there, and you can have Mundle on one side, Roberts on the other, and then Isidore in the middle with Meander. I can't believe Isidore's not starting, because what's happening is, I've mentioned this several times on the watch-along, whenever Sunderland do get forward, they put the ball into the box. And the brilliant cross by Trey Hume, which he's got that in his locker, arguably Sunderland's best player so far, he's got it in his locker to put the ball into the box there, as has, you'd hope that Enzo Lefay can do that from the other side. Put the ball into the box, and you've got Meander and Isidore, who hopefully can gobble that up, but you've got to play Isidore. I don't care. I don't care if he's not fit. I don't care if he's form wise, it's not been great. You look at the last time you matched up Anel and Jack Robinson and Isidore and Meander, were dominant in those duels. Isidore put Anel on his arse, and Meander was really good in that game. I can't understand it. I can't understand it unless Isidore is injured, but he's on the bench. So he must be available for selection. I just think that style of play, how Sunderland are going about it, is absolutely perfect for Sheffield United. You've got one body effectively in the box, and Meander isn't known for his aerial presence. By having Isidore up there, someone like Meander can pick up on the bits that Isidore doesn't wing. And Isidore is going to be a real competitor. 6'3", 6'4" against Robinson and Anel. It's easy for them now. It's easy. It's easy when they're both picking up one man. And the one time the ball's been played in by Trey Human, it was really good. Mayenda probably should have scored, but Sheffield United fully deserve that. Fully deserve it. Arguably should be 2-0 up, really, when you're looking at it. I thought it was harsh on them. Wasn't sure at the time. It didn't really what blocking the line of the shot, maybe. Yeah, okay. But then this needs to be way better from Sunderland. It's really poor for me. Really, really poor. And what I will say as well is I keep saying, if you guys have just joined right now, this Enzo Lefebvre, someone said, there's a lot of chat. He's a Leeds fan on it, but there's a lot of chat about Lefebvre because people big him up all the time and tell me this, that, and the other about him. I've not seen enough of him. I've not seen enough of him for me, for me to almost justify, even justify if he was to go up with Sunderland and for him to be effectively a permanent signing, of which you look at and say that's effectively a guarantee to be, or like near a guarantee to be a success in the Premier League. I think when the ball's being swung into the box, why are the players not in and around the striker? Why are there not players trying to pick up those second balls? Any single time the ball is swung into the box by Sunderland, it's headed out and a Sheffield United player picks it up. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. You've got to anticipate. You've got to perceive where the ball is going to land. They're not doing that right now. They're not doing that. So it is what it is. I think they've got it wrong so far. But yeah, I think they deserve it. If someone's got a quiz, let me know in the comment section below. Lee says Celtic are up. Get in there. I'm a Burnley fan and been watching your Leeds transfer predictions. I want to hear more. Cheers, John. We're probably going to bring it to this channel. Stephen says up the blades. Yeah, shout out to you, mate. Fully deserving that. Fully deserving. And guys, I'm just going to be 2 seconds. I'm just going to get a quick beverage. Stay tuned, and we're going to go through the. We're going to go through the. You don't listen to frigging Troy Deeney and Nigel Reo-Coker and Jeff Shrees. Stay for McGilligan. I'll be here in just a second. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? Two poor teams. Bertrand, hey mate. The Prem desperately needs a time where derby. I don't want boring Sheffield United back in the Prem. They'll go straight down anyway. Do you agree that VAR made a mistake in ruling out the goal? Yeah, I think it was harsh. Connor crying out for ECR at the start of the second half. It is, mate. Have you found a good quiz, Jordan? No, that was your task, mate. So you think Connor, for Leeds to stand a good chance of survival, they need to be resolute, like a Nottingham Forest, perhaps. Farker needs to be pragmatic and they play counter-attacking football. Yes, I do, mate. I really do. Jimmy was cocky. Oh yeah, he was Stephen. I'm glad someone realizes it. No, but we've both been. I don't know. Yeah, we've both been. He's just assured at the start, but then we gave him a bit of a bloody nose, didn't we? Well, a couple of times. Then went above him. Then won the league. So yeah, Jimmy is a wind up. He is. He's an absolute wind up, and I do the same to him. Trust me, I do the exact same to him. It's your friendship group as well, innit? You got to whine. If people can't take it, then yeah, I'm not friends with people who can't take it because I get a lot of crap from my mates as well. You got to be able to take it. Of course you have. Of course you have. Like you should go and see my Conor McGilligan page. Look who's the cover photo. Look who's the cover photo. But I think what I'd say is I'm happier with this result right now. As a Leeds fan, I'm happier with this result. I think I mentioned this several times. I think Sunderland, if you're giving me 2 games, and I could be wrong, but if you give me 2 games of which I don't want to play next season, if you line up Sheffield United and Sunderland, I'd much rather play Sheffield United than Sunderland. We've beaten Sheffield United 5 out of the last 6 times. I know history doesn't count always, but I think we go up and we buy better players. You've got a lot of we've got a lot of players who've experienced beating Sheffield United as well. And I think Sheffield United will recruit better. They've got another American ownership, but I think we've got the best chance of staying up. I think 2 out of the 3 of us obviously comprise the bottom 3, but I'm going to stick my neck out and say I don't think Leeds do. I think Leeds will get out. I think Leeds could break the trend. So if someone's going to do it, Leeds are going to do it with the amount that we can spread out when it comes to assets and the money that we've got available, the revenue that we can bring in, Ellen Road. There's loads of factors, and I think Sunderland would replicate a lot of that. And the data-led model that they have massively invested in, very similarly to that of Brentford's. They've 100% followed that model over the past 5 or 6 years, and it's worked. I'd be a little bit more worried about the Sunderland side of things when it comes to them going up, their recruitment, the stadium alike being a factor, massive travelling army, obviously, everywhere they go. And I think they've got a few players who, as I say, football's not linear. We have seen likes of Gus Hamer, to be fair, and Vinny Souza and all that in the Premier League, and they were decent for them in NL. But I just think Sunderland have some players there where you dot around even better players around them, and they'll acclimatise to Premier League. I think Tri-Hume will be a Premier League player. I think Bellingham will be a Premier League player. I'd go as far to say I think Isidore will be a Premier League player at some point. So I think they have transferable assets there. The problem right now is can Sheffield United survive by selling some of their prized assets? Can Sunderland do the same? I think Sunderland would have a better chance with how good their recruitment is. So that's kind of where I'm at with it, really. Yeah, exactly, Sharp. Exactly, Lee. That'll be it, mate. But we're about to start again here, everybody. The teams are back out. Right, let's get started, shall we? Guys, we have the manual clock, of which this is about to start now, the second half. Gosh, and we're off. We are off. Yeah, 100%, Ben. Up the blades, up the Burnley. Don't know what you're saying there, John. Up the Clarets. There we go. Up the blades. You said the wrong thing there, John. Freudian slip. I'd just like to say, everyone, as well, my missus got me this. How nice is this? It says on it, OLFC. It says One Leeds Fan Channel, 1 million views, which I managed to get in a month, which was a really nice milestone for me this season, especially with us in the Championship. And celebrate the good times. That's what I'm trying to do more of right now. And celebrating this channel is massive because I always wanted to do this, a general channel, and it will be getting better. It'll be getting more regular. Plans ahead for it, shows ahead for it as well. So make sure you're staying in tune. Really appreciate it. And Sunderland fans, I know there's loads of you fans. Cal, who's an Everton fan, there's loads of you about who are different fans as well. Make sure you're subscribing to this channel. Bigger and better things to come. Circling corner, Sunderland. Okay, you can hear the game. Thank you, lads. Thank you. Don't know why that suddenly happened. That didn't happen before. Thank you. Don't you dare. Copyright. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Wembley looks 2/3 full. Connor, so many empty seats on the tier above. I know, mate. Look, I'm not saying anything. Got to be partisan. Gotta play the pass card on that one. But yeah, it's been a couple of times this season, hasn't it? Rig. Ball out wide. Good closing down on the Sunderland. It's just like you get an opportunity. You get an opportunity to put the ball in the box. You do a short corner with 3 players. Clearly try like a little custom movement, and then you kick the ball out of play without even getting into the box. Sometimes you don't need to overthink football. Don't overthink football. Get the ball into the box. Just put the ball into the box. You don't need to overthink it. 6 players against 5 in the box, you know? Look, I'm not a massive fan of him, but I think width-wise, I think you need Patrick Roberts on here, and I think you need Isidore. I think that actually changes. I'm surprised he hasn't made changes. Neither can I, Monkey. It is down. It's not on. It shouldn't be on. You can still hear something. Still hear it? I can't even hear it. So how can you guys hear it? Can you guys still hear it? Let me know in the comment section below. It's off my stream, so I don't understand how you can hear it. What? You can't hear it, can you? No, all good. Gabe, flipping heck, mate. On time. Jesus. On time, lad. Cheers, Lee. Thank you. And Loaf. Thanks, lads. Bellingham. Good turnout. There's better from Sunderland, though. Better. Oh, my God. Rig, who's not had the greatest game so far, loses it. Sheffield United going back. Good clearance. Thanks, Bertrand. You can help me, mate, when we're trying to spread it to Arsenal fans as well. Trying to spread the channel. Got a couple of thoughts on Arsenal. Bellingham. My first thought is, great tackle. What a tackle. Who was that? Was that Tri Hume? Mate, I love Tri Hume. What a tackle that was on Kiefer Moore. Absolutely essential. Mundle up against Chowdhury. Option. Ball in the box. It's a poor ball. It's a really poor ball, but back out to Mundle. An opportunity again. Mundle blocked. Chowdhury's doing a right job on him. Corner Sunderland. Better, though. Better. But yeah, here's one for Arsenal. Benjamin Sesko. Can I just say, right, if Liverpool are getting Florian Wirtz, Jeremy Frimpong, Kirkes, and then they respond with Sesko, dead. Absolutely dead if you're Arsenal. The player that you want and need, in my opinion, is Osimhen. That's who you need. That is the profile. Second to Osimhen, it's Gyökeres. But it's got to be Osimhen. It cannot be Sesko. It's like Romano. You know, them going at, if they get Florian Wirtz, Liverpool, they ain't winning this. Arsenal aren't getting near to it. Well, they'll get near to it, but it's going to be Liverpool's again. 100%. I'm 20 seconds in front. Sorry, but mate, pause that. Pause that game. Pause that game. Yeah, it's all I can get, mate, unfortunately. I've either got an option of being 20 seconds behind or 2 minutes. Mundle. Mundle. What the hell is that? Have you all just seen that? Have you all just seen that with Mundle? Does anybody understand what Mundle's just done? What does yeah. Okay. This limo driver needs to bring Isidore on. I'm getting frustrated for Sunderland fans. Bob. I don't know what he's wearing. He's not like the stylish European coach that we're used to in the Premier League now, are we? But to be fair, loads of Premier League fans do just fancy the manager. Okay. Anel gets rid. Do you think Gakpo gets sold? I'm not saying we can afford him. Liverpool are apparently going 5 or 6 first-team players. It's not a bad shout, mate. It's not a bad shout at all. Obviously, we're interested in him. What a great shout, very sharply. I'd not even thought of that, mate. I think he'd be ridiculously expensive, and he'd want Champions League football. So no, but we had him. We had him in our target line, didn't we? Beforehand. But yeah, no, I think he's gonna demand Champions League, mate. And he's a top player, isn't he, Gakpo? So no, I think that ship's gone. Could see him going to like a Villa or something, though. Mundle. Right, again, Chowdhury and Brewster doubling up. Mundle, ball in. It's another poor ball in, but ricochets out to Bellingham. Too many touches. They just can't get past them. It's not the balls into the box are not good enough. No, Rig loses. Is it Rig or is it Lafay? It was Lafay again. Shock. Loses it in the box. Ball played forward. City Peck. Good ball, City Peck. Oh, dear. 2-1. 2 versus 1. 2 versus 2 now. Kiefer Moore. Oh, he's just absolutely killed that. Ryan Brewster on the rebound. Great tackle. Rig. I think it's Rig. Coming away with it. Rig and Lafay move very similarly. Ball played forward. Mienda beaten again to the ball. I wonder who up there would have been a little bit better. At this point, I just want to get their number one target. Because we know Arsenal are. I don't want Sesko. Not too big on Gyökeres either, but I would agree. Go get Osimhen. Yeah, if it's a tier of all the top strikers, gotta be number 1 Osimhen, number 2 Gyökeres, number 3 Sesko. Sesko is just not improving Arsenal in my opinion. I know he's a striker, but not for me. My prediction next season: Leeds finish 8th. Terry, are you serious with that, mate? I don't know. I don't know if you've been serious. I don't know if you're winding me up. Christian says, won't buy Sesko. Osimhen is going to Chelsea. It's a blow, mate. It's a big blow, that. Big blow. Huge blow. I think that would have been a really good signing for you, to be honest. Sirkin. Bellingham. Not for 300. Who's this for? Is this Sesko? Yeah, I think the thing with Sesko, it's just consistency, isn't it? I think Osimhen's shown a lot of consistency across the board, to be honest with you. A hell of a lot of consistency at the top level. He's not proven, really, in a major league, has he, as well? So you go in and spend a lot of money on Sesko. He's not proven himself in a major league. Osimhen has. So I don't know. I think he's got, yeah, he's got a lot of good experience as well. It does make now people underrate the Italian league. It really knocks me off. Like, I've heard loads of Premier League fans over the last couple of days been like, oh, McTominay and Lukaku. McTominay, they wouldn't have done it. They couldn't do it at Man United. Well, I mean, why don't you just look at the situation around them? Why don't you look at the fact that Man United have killed every half-decent player that has been recruited for them, aside from Bruno Fernandes, in probably the past 12 to 15 years? You know? The environment is so massive, especially for younger players. It's huge. But yeah, for me, Osman's just got more about his game. Way more about his game. Circling on the overlap. Ball in. Hamza Chowdhury's having a right game. He's having a right game. Arsenal by Gyökeres, Zubmendi and Rodrigo. I like Rodrigo, but that's bad at all. Zubmendi. Yeah. And I wouldn't have even twerked on Zubmendi either if he'd have gone to Liverpool. Don't mind him. I think he's a good player. Don't know. It's not awe-inspiring, is it? Rodrigo would be a good signing, though, for me. Yeah, mate. It just irritates me, the whole, like, it's a farmers league. The Italian league. Very technically efficient division. But a lot of emphasis on defensive displays as well. There's a lot of midfield talent in that division as well. I like watching Serie A. I've always liked watching Serie A. It's actually more entertaining as well because there's always more than two teams being competitive. Ball played forward by Hamer. Great touchdown by Ty Campbell. Good defending there from, I believe that was Sirkin again. Yeah, exactly, mate. Very, very strategic. I agree. Potential manager in Isidore Fallout makes zero sense. Exactly. It's just the style of what they're playing. It's bizarre. They're playing a little bit more vertically now, a little bit more through the middle, which is beneficial. Ball gone forward, I think it was it. They're playing better here, though, Sunderland. What is Dan Neil doing? What is he? Why don't you shoot, mate? Why would you not shoot? They overplay it. Like, they overplay it a lot of the time. Sunderland, they're massively frustrating to watch. Like, Dan Neil gets the ball on the edge of the area there and decides to play. I mean, he evidently, it's almost scripted where he thinks Mundell's going to be. But to have a shot, mate, ball deflects you on the edge of the box. You've had, like, what, one shot on target the whole game? Shoot, have a go. Why not? Patrick Robertson's coming on now, at long last. Man United have finished. I don't think they ever go back to where they won't, mate. Bertrand, you bang on, mate. You bang on. No way. They're never getting back to that again. There's too much that's happened. There's too many clubs that have elevated ahead of them now. Something insane would have to... I mean, something insane would have to turn for them to finish in the top 6 next season. Let's be honest. But all the fan base seem to think they'll do that because it's a Man United fan base, isn't it? Great tackle. Mundell wins a free kick, I think. Could have played advantage there. Yellow card, Campbell. It's like watching Leeds when we're playing. Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? I just think I think we're a lot better at it though now. I think at the start of the season, Leeds were a little bit frustrating when it came to that. But I think actually when it came to getting shots off, statistically as well, in the second half of the season, we're a lot better. We're a lot better at that. I felt anyway, even just with the eye test, just getting shots off on the edge of the area. Tanaka just became someone who just liked to strike. Dan. Sunderland, really? This is easy. This is easy for Sheffield United. You know, and I don't say that with any disrespect because I've given Sunderland a lot of props, but come on, lads. Just if you're not watching, an opportunity to deliver a ball into the box. Dan Neil just kicks the ball straight with no curvature, nothing on it, no pace on the ball, straight into Michael Cooper's hands. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. Would you take Isidore to Leeds if Sunderland fails to be promoted? It's something I'd look at, mate. It's something I'd look at. Yeah. What's that, Christian? What's that, mate? Would you take Isidore to Leeds? Yeah, a few people asking that, mate. But yeah, no, I think shots on goal is a big thing, isn't it? Obviously, I mean, that sounds like the most obvious thing ever, but system-based football does my head in sometimes because it proper negates any form of like inventiveness in football. And it feels like Sunderland at the minute are very, very system-based. It's very, very meticulous to what you should and shouldn't do. And I think that strips away maybe players like Enzo Lefebvre. Maybe that's where you've got to look at Lefebvre and go, well, you know, there's a certain style that suits him. But this style currently has been easy. It's easy for Sheffield United. Really, there's nothing difficult about this. Finn, how you, mate? Finn, I bet this is difficult for you to watch, mate, isn't it? Cov would have put up a better fight. I mean, currently, I can't disagree with you, mate. Ty Campbell, good defending from Sunderland. As they kick it out. They're nervy, aren't they? Shaney says this might be controversial, but I think Man U needs to get relegated. Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it, mate? No, Connor, we need him at Burnley. Who's that man? Very sharply says the Scum Club are years away from winning anything. It's really funny. Yeah, it is, mate. I don't think they'll be as bad as next season, but they can't spend any money. They're skint. They're absolutely skint. And it was a good thing that they didn't win that Europa League. I mean, for trophies, it's been amazing, but they'd have triggered, I think, about 3 contracts. I think because of a European Cup bonus, Casemiro would have elevated his transfer contract to about, I think it was something like 40 grand a week on top of what he's already earning right now. The club is an absolute shambles. Ball thrown in, collected really, really well by Patterson. Can they break at all here, Sunderland? No, they don't break. They wait for Sheffield United to get back into the quarters. Yeah, they do, Tom. They do. Sheffield United is doing what sort of Sunderland did against Cov, which is just you can come on to us now. There's no one in the box. Mundle's on the ball. He's getting doubled up on. There's no one in the box. This is probably the most negative I've ever been on Sunderland. Ball played into the box. Callum O'Hare and Andre Brooks coming on. I think good moves there by Chris Wilder. Good moves. That's brilliant from Hamer. Really, really good by Gus Hamer, who apparently has got a lot quicker. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Christian says, how long do Leeds give Farker? I hate talking about managers who've achieved, but Leeds need to push on. Yeah, mate, I don't think it's going to be long. I don't think it's going to be long. And hopefully, what we need is a good run of games. It's how you start. Stuart Dallas said it to me the other day. It's how you start. And you got to think when Leeds finished 9th in the Premier League in our first season up, we had a really good start. Like we had Sheffield United and Fulham in our first 5 games who got promoted with us. If Leeds have a start like that, oh my God, Sunderland give it away. If Leeds have a start where it's, if we have Sheffield United and Burnley, Sheffield United, Burnley, and West Ham in our first 5, and let's say in a hypothetical world we win all 3. I mean, he's going to be given a fair few games, isn't he? And we would have already eclipsed Southampton's points tally there. How mad is that? In the first 3 games, we could have eclipsed Southampton's points tally. I'm not saying that will happen, by the way, but it's heavily dependent on recruitment, isn't it? Heavily dependent on recruitment and heavily dependent on how the summer goes. If Leeds don't bring it, and a lot of it is down to the Niners as well. They've got to really, really show something. Brilliant from Hamer there. O'Hare. Sunderland lost the ball in their half as well, by the way. I'm not even going to comment on that. Would you take Mourinho? I certainly would, mate. I certainly would. Or you cheeky mug, you didn't beat us all season. 1-0 and 0-0. Come on, Burnley, says random man. We've got it, mate. If we don't take, we've got to take 6 points off you and 6 points off Sheffield United. And if we don't, there's a high likelihood we go down. If you don't take 6 points off us and Sheffield United don't take 6 points off us, we're going down. We have to take maximum points off you and have to take maximum points off Sheffield United, which, by the way, gets us to what? 2 wins against Sheffield United gets us to 12 points. We went down from the Premier League. We finished 19th and went down on 31 points. And we were absolutely horrendous under Jesse Marsh. Well, Jesse Marsh, Grazia, Allardyce. Terrible season. We got 31 points. 31. That is a good. I mean, that would have I mean, Man United got 39. They're on 39 points this season, Man United. Spurs even less. Europa League champions. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, yeah. Yeah, Jose has talked about managing a club in the bottom 6. Yeah, he has. He has, Christian. Would be imagine Mourinho. Yeah, it would be. It would be. I feel like we're big enough for him. I do feel like we're big enough for him. It's got to get a book there, Andre Brooks now. Okay. Mundle. Mundle. Okay, bit better from Sunderland. Quick passages of play there. Sirkin, ball in. Better. Where is Mjende? Where is any form of striker? My goodness. Great ball in from Sirkin, right on the edge of the area. So the edge of the 6-yard box. Who's there? There's no one gambling. System-based rubbish. Nobody's gambling. Yeah, it's fair enough, random man. I don't see it change. Does anybody see it changing? Does anybody see this changing? I can't see this changing. Yeah, really bad, Ross. Really bad. Now Quinn there. Really poor, innit? Ball cleared. Bellingham. Good tackle. Souza. Yeah, that's the yellow card, isn't it? Yep, yellow card. Mundle, I think. Yeah, Lee, I'm kind of with you, mate. I think it's just it's planning ahead, isn't it? It's an easy link with the club and another manager, but like we were linked with Raul today as well, weren't we? We were always linked with another manager. I think there is contingency plans. You have to have plans. You have to. The worst case scenario happens. Look at Brighton. Any single time a manager is sacked, they'll just go for another one. De Zerbi's sacked. Herzler comes in within a day. Potter goes. De Zerbi's in within about 3 days. You know that's the way every successful club is run. It's contingency plans. You have to do that. Right, Sunderland intercept now. Bellingham, 70th minute, and we've still not seen Isidore. No chance Sheff will bottle this. I don't think they will. Oh, my God. This is woeful, man. This is absolutely woeful. Okay. Oh, my God. Brooks. Great save. Brooks. Oh, my God. Out of nowhere. Unbelievable chance. Sunderland fell asleep again. Sirkin this time. Flipping heck. Brooks had to score. Wow. What an opportunity. Sirkin falls asleep. And out of nowhere, you could see by my reaction there, Sirkin falls asleep. And Brooks took it off him. Had to score. Good save again. Roberts does well. Patrick Roberts goes down. It's not a foul. It's soft. Vinny Jones should go warm up. Yeah. Sheffield United players down. This will start. Is it Vinny Souza? Sirkin, what is he doing? That sums up Sunderland's performance today. Sums them up. Half asleep. Ball played forward. If you didn't see it, everybody, Sirkin just, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to shield it. It's unbelievable. Defended by Disallowed on the rebound, by the way. But he's trying to shield it for Patterson, who's nowhere near him. And Ballard's made another unbelievable tackle. It might have been Mepham, I'm not sure. Same as Hammy gone again. This is why you don't sign him. He's always injured. This is the problem with Gustavo Hamer. His moments of quality, but how many times do you see him on the deck? How many times? This is why you can't spend 30 million quid on him. He's always just like that. Andrew says, despite Sunderland changing nothing, Chef are letting them stay in it, asking for a cheap equaliser. I don't think so, mate. I know what you're saying, Andrew. I know what you're saying, mate. I'd be stunned. I'd be stunned with this level of performance. Look at him again. He's definitely overweight, isn't he? Quality player, but he's definitely overweight. He's constantly injured. You know when you get injured like that all the time? So if you've got like hamstring or if you've got like quad or whatever it is, he's got that moment of quality like we saw for the goal. You cannot spend money on him. You can't spend big money. That's why top clubs don't spend that money on him, I don't think anyway, because you need to be available in the Premier League. There's been points where he's not been available this season. Championship player of the season, don't get me wrong. The quality is unbelievable there. But I think it's because of his lifestyle, you get injuries like that as well. By the way, I won't say like lifestyle there, as in like he's doing something wrong, but there's clearly something not right, is there, with Hamer? Can't get injured that much. Well, Isidor's come on. It does seem very familiar to Lee. He's done it at points. Tom Watson coming on as well. I think he's last. Dan Neal's been poor today, really poor in that midfield. Tom Watson's on now. I think Sunderland fans, let me know in the comment section below, but I think he's got an agreement with Brighton. Is that right? A fair bit of money. Good recruitment again. Someone like Tom Watson, pure profit. Once again, another asset. Tom Watson coming on, and Isidore, which is, you've seen what Kiefer Moore's done in this game. Kiefer Moore's been really good, right? That is exactly what Isidore could have done in terms of impact in a game like this. And he's not just a flat track front guy bully. It's not what he is. Isidore Burnley once, did he? Reminds me of our final last year. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Jack. It's very similar, isn't it? And you do see a lot of playoffs going this way. I had it 1-0 Sunderland, to be fair. I thought we'd see it, but Sheffield United have looked miles better than him. Fully deserve this, Sheffield United. Fully deserve it. Let's have a look. Oh, ball played in. Kiefer Moore. Yeah. Gabe says, anybody who thinks the Championship's a good league, look at this game. I would compare the Championship, and you guys might not think this is a top league, but I would say the Championship is like sort of Belgian Pro League / Dutch League. Eredivisie. That's what I would say. I think it's a similar standard. I think the top teams in the Dutch league, in terms of Feyenoord and Ajax, but PSV up there as well, I guess, are better than our top teams. But I think the middle pack and the bottom pack is much better in the Championship. Much better. I think middle and bottom pack teams, in comparison to the Belgian leagues and the Dutch leagues, are more competitive, more lucrative, and beat those teams. I think the top of like the Dutch league is better. I think it's better. Chowdhury. Oh. Ball played up. Ballard. Watson. Do something now. Flipping it. Ball forward. Mayenda. Eliza Mayenda. Oh, he's done it. What a finish. Mayenda, first time he's been free, and he's done it again. Eliza Mayenda has done it at Wembley. What a brilliant finish that was. Ball was played into his path, and a terrible, terrible Sunderland performance. At long last, they just get themselves into action. The Spaniard puts it in the roof of the net. Eliza Mayenda, remember the name. This guy is going to be a player in the years to come. Tom Watson as well, giving it a bit of the Jack Clarks. They're slaloming through the midfield. Better, miles better from Sunderland. And who played the key ball? Was it Lafay? I don't know who played the key ball. It was I think it was Lafay. It's a great ball by Lafay. No, it's not. It's Rigg, I think. Is it Rigg? I don't know. You guys have to tell me. It could be Roberts. Brilliant finish. What a finish. Right foot, top of the net. Get in. Fantastic stuff. And what did I say to you in the preview, everybody? Lean on Jack Robinson. Lean on that guy. And the limo driver, Labrie. The limo Labrie goes nuts. Brilliant stuff. It's game on. Game on. And we've got ourselves a final. Luke O'Neill with his dislocated shoulder. Absolutely revving up the fans. Where has that come from? Sunderland back into it. Flipping it. Giving it the what's his name? The runner. What's the runner called? Mayenda is like we thought would Joseph. Goldie, Joseph had to play, mate. Don't you start on my guy, Joseph, mate. Mayenda, look at him again here. He's rapid, isn't he? Does really well, Mayenda. Keeps the ball in. Can he get to it? Get unlucky. Lean on Jack Robinson. Lean on Jack. When you're not strong, he'll give you a chance. He'll get it fucking wrong. Absolutely terrible footballer at the back for Sheffield United there. Just lean on Jack. Lean on Jack. He's not strong. He'll be your friend. He'll get it fucking wrong. Go. So there you go. Usain Bolt. He's done the Randy Orton. But was that what it is? The Randy Orton? I thought it was the Usain Bolt, but I don't think it was. Bolt was that, wasn't it? So yeah, it was Randy Orton. I love that. The lack of, yeah. Connor definitely wants a Sunderland win. Only because, Rich, it will make my egotistical self proven right. So no, but honestly, I am. I want Sheffield. I think I want Sheffield United to win anyway, because it's a bit different if Sunderland win. But I want Sheffield United to win anyway, because if Sheffield United win, I think it's a better chance for us. I think Sunderland is stronger in the Premier League than Sheffield United. So it's not true. It's just vibes in it for this game. Game on. Absolute game. Look at everyone in the chat. Look at all of you as well. All of you in the chat. But suddenly, Sunderland have sprung to life. Sunderland smash and grab is on here. You can say it is, isn't it? Sheffield United have not reacted well to this. As Sunderland come again. Ball played forward, throwing. Go on, Sunderland. Go on, Sunderland. Oh, my God. Imagine the jaw swinging if Sunderland get another one. I'm telling you, lads, it's a pens. Sorry to dispel the rumour. It's a pens. Sheffield United win this. It's got it written all over it. Job. Bellingham. Ooh, good effort from Bellingham. Over the back. See, shoot. Shoot from outside the box. And look what Eliza Mayenda done. I haven't got the atmosphere on, but I bet it's absolutely buzzing. What a finish. And was it Roberts? What a goal. He's a player, mate. He is an absolute player, Eliza Mayenda. Called it on a video I did on this channel a couple of weeks ago. If he stays in the Championship, he's going to score about 30 goals next year. Lean on Jack when you're not strong. Hamer's gone off, by the way. Hamer's gone off. Ball played forward. Here we go again. Is he offside? It's Isidore. Big bad Isidore. Goes for it. Unlucky. Blocked. I don't know what Roberts is doing there, but stops going for it. But he wins it back. Isidore's now playing right wing. Get into the box, you big stiff idiot. Ball played in. What is Isidore doing out there? Why is he playing wide right? What's happening now? They've picked the ball up. The ball's flat. Oh. How are we, boys? We can get this win. I'm telling you, it's not far off this. Get the ball in. Oh, Eliza Mayenda. Get the ball into Isidore and we'll spag these South Yorkshire Muppets. It's my terrible. Viv, I've got family over there as well. Hamer off. Again, did he come off against... did he by any chance come off against Luton because he was injured again? Here we go. Andre Brooks. Sheffield United still pack a very serious threat, by the way. But Sunderland have got some decent depth there. Tom Watson. Oh, Gary Neville. Chance. Brooks. Good ball. Brilliant defending. And it rebounds. Brilliant defending. That's just a little bit of a warning sign to Sunderland. Ball in there, defended, I think, very well. Was it Tri-Hume or Sirkin? That was Geordie. Well, what's the difference? You all sound the same, lads. Mienda would struggle in the Prem. 100%, mate. Yeah, I think he would at the minute. He's only young, but he's electric. He's absolutely electric. He's got so much potential. Who would you say you're more likely to take 6 points off in the Premier League, Sheffield United or Sunderland? I think Sheffield United. But it all depends on a lot. Do you know what the thing is with you lot, mate? You're going to have to sell. And I don't think a lot of Sheffield United and Sunderland fans are talking about that. I think a lot of it you have to sell. We have assets that we can sell that won't massively affect the starting 11. You guys need that as well. And I'm not sure that's been considered. I think you have to sell to buy. So are Sheffield United going to be able to do that and survive and then drop, I think, probably around about 180 million. Same with Sunderland. That's what you're gonna have to do. You might find it a bit mad from that's what you're gonna have to do. Seriously. So you're gonna have to sell, make money from those sales, and then spend probably minimum 150 million. And that's to stay above Leeds as well. Because I think we'll be the strongest. Good lad, Yorkshire Monkey. Love that. Ross says can't stand O'Hare. Ross, I'm not going to read that out, but it did make me chuckle. Got to be careful, mate. Got to be seen as a neutral over here. What are you rating the shirt? Guys, I'm off to Florence, and I want to bring this. I want to get this. What do you reckon? Sirkin, ball in. No, blocked. I want to get this. But it's not going to come in time. It's annoying they're not going to come in time. Right, imagine, this is what I want you to all look at, right? So, it's my mum's birthday. That's why the fam are going to Florence, right? Imagine me just turning up. Oh, Brooks, right? And looking like this. Imagine, just picture the scene. I've walked in, right? Mrs. is there, right? Dad's there, mum's there. Happy birthday, mum. And I just turn up like this. Imagine that. Batty goal. You know what I mean? I turn up like this, full sleeve and everything. Batistuta 9 on the back. Oh, my God. If anyone knows where I can get a Batty-goal shirt with like 2 weeks to go, let me know. That's not going to come on a slow boat and take 5 weeks. You know what I mean? Going up like that. Hiya, mum, happy birthday. And just turning around doing that. Absolute. I might get an Alice band as well. Oh, mate. Absolutely love that kit. And you know what Italian jersey I'm bringing as well. You need a wig. I might do it, mate. Might do it. My hair does grow quick. But I don't think it's going to grow that quick. Ball played in. Sunderland, it's deep. Cooper comes for it, punches it away. Throw in. He was up there with Ravanelli for me, mate. What a player. I don't know why. I always just think of like Batistuta in the same realm of Crespo. Batistuta obviously was a little bit earlier, but it's always those two for me. It's the hairstyles, it's the class. They could both just hit a ball. Poor ball, actually, there from Sirkin. He has been poor. Sirkin's been really, really poor. If this is an advertisement for him to get a better move, the best fullback for Sunderland has been Tri-Hume by a country mile. He's been really poor, I agree. Yeah, Trahum's just look at him. Look at that, Trahum. Yeah, are you telling me as a Leeds fan you wouldn't have him? You're telling me you wouldn't have him. Look what he's just done. That is brilliant. Look at this. Bang! And the dirt is gone. Sillet, bang. He's absolutely smacked. And do you know what the brilliant thing about Diaz is? Diaz is such a moaner. Ellen Road always at the referee. Look, we don't want to see a fellow professional hurt, but that tackle is just. He did it to Solomon at Ellen Road, just literally nearly. It was a great tackle, but he's absolutely that is one of the best tackles I've seen this season. That is an absolute. That's a Hall of Famer. Look at that. What a tackle. What a tackle that is. He's nailed him, hasn't he? In my youth, wore an AC Milan shirt. He's killed him, hasn't he? Not a great limbs angle there for Sunderland. Mate, lads, do you remember when he did that against Solomon and nearly killed him? That's what he's got in his locker. That's a good limbs angle, to be fair, for Sunderland. Right out of the Brady, but he does it all the time. He does it all the time. He just absolutely nails play, but he makes sure he's getting the ball. Do you know what I mean? He's got to be careful with that in the Prem, though, because in the Prem, if they do get there, or if he gets there, they measure impact. You know what they're like as well. They'll get the ball and the man, and he'll get sent off. Kirsch says, did you know Kaka wasn't his real name? Watch the show on it. I didn't know that, mate. I didn't. Jimbo says, if you could wear only one footy shirt for the rest of your life, what would it be? Oh my God! Right. The player. I mean, this is niche. This is niche for me. I don't know why. And he scored against us when we were in I think it was the UEFA Cup. Do you remember any of you? Here's a little challenge for you. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it up. Once again, girlfriend's words, not mine. Hold on. See if you. Let me see if you. Right. I'm gonna give you a test. Do you know who this is? Do you know who this is? Let me know in the chat. This is a task for you, right? If any of you get this, absolutely well done. If there's a shirt and a name I'd get on the back, I don't know why. I just feel like he's a bit of a cult icon, and I always loved him. I don't know why. Who's that? Which way shall I move? I'm going to move here because it's the only way I can get it on screen. First dibs. Who's going to get it right? Who is that? Waiting. Oh, Frankie. Montella. Not a bad one there either, mate. Not a bad one either there, Brandon. Frankie. Nails it. Marco Del Vecchio and that Roma top. Oh, it's iconic. Look at that. You're asking me what I'd wear for the rest of my life. I could wear one, it would be that. Del Vecchio on the back. Yeah, scored against us when I was a kid. And then when I was watching Golazzo all the time, I just followed Del Vecchio. I don't know why. Del Vecchio and Totti. Just look at him here. He's iconic. This is Italy. This is Italy in the early 90s, 90s. That is Italy. Marco Del Vecchio. Look at that. Oh, that one. Roma's early noughties top. Guys, look at that. Look at that. Oh, what a picture. What a picture. Iconic. Right, let's get back onto the game. Roma hate, did they? I was telling him loads that I've been to Rome a couple of times, and loads of them we're having a good laugh with when it came to Roma fans about Leeds. Now that they didn't seem to. Ball played in. Headed on. Tom Davies has just come on, and there's two players down here. I think they've cracked heads. Brereton Diaz, that's to go off again. Still not as iconic as Laviola. Yeah. Can't beat the Cov 78 kit. Shout out some kits to me and I'll rate them. Coventry 76. Coventry 78. Oh, Tom Cannon's on. Coventry 78. I don't know, Finn. That looks like a that looks like they look like train tracks. That see that? I'm not having that, mate. I'm not having that at all. That in your top kits of all time, mate. That's a shocker from you, Finn. No offense, mate. That's a shocker. Not for me. Who's this anyway? Dortmund 88, 89. Let's have a look. 88. 88, 89. Well, not Coventry. Dortmund. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. See, I don't like it looking at it. It's too much is going on. But I love the old Adidas crest. I like that. I like that. I'm a big long sleever. Man City 98, 99. City 98, 99. There's a break in play, by the way, everybody. 88, 89. Oh, yeah, I like that. I love that colour, though. I love it. Yeah, I rate that. I rate that. I love City's colours, I'll be honest. I love light blue. Inter Milan, Pirette, yeah, iconic. Iconic. I didn't see him. France 98, I already know what this is. France 98. Zidane pop collar. Yes, please. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Aside from Messi, the best ever football player. The best player I have ever seen. Look at him there. That's him. With a little bit of hair. Monk haircut. Look, icon. That is, oh, Zidane, man. Zidane, what a player. What a boy. Yeah, I've got the Holland 88. Cost me a lot of money. Juve 001. Oh, yeah. Iconic Trezeguet. What I think Trezeguet, Del Piero, Nedved, Edgar Davids, maybe. Edgar Davids was it? He was there. Look, there we go. Davids. Who else is in there? Can't zoom in. Is that Inzaghi? Is Inzaghi there as well? I think that's Inzaghi. Australia 74. All right, Croc, I'll have a look. Australia 74. That man definitely eats a few pies. Not bad. It's classic, isn't it? Classic. Classic Straya. Yeah, not bad, mate. Don't mind that. I probably am, mate. Napoli home, 89. I'm not, though. It's only 89, 90, isn't it? A lot of you guys are doing the exact same year. 89, 89, 90. Oh, we've got a winner. Yeah, we've got a winner. That's by far the best. Is that the one? By far the best. I love the Napoli shirt anyway. Yeah, and obviously that's iconic because of him. I do like that Juve top, though. Although it does look like a Newcastle strip. Watson. Ah! Watson! Oh my God! Tommy Watson! Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm gonna have to turn it up. Sunderland won it. Oh my God! Oh my God! What a finish! Tommy Watson drilled along the floor. Sunderland are Premier League. Sunderland are Premier League. Oh my God. Scenes. Jesus Christ. Flares on the pitch. Limbs from the Black Cats. Tommy Watson, a send-off you would expect. Let's go through this again. Sunderland win it. Terrible pass off there. Tommy Watson takes it up middle. What a finish. Cultured finesse, just passes it beyond the excellent Cooper. Who gave it away? Was it Callum O'Hare? I'm not sure. Tommy Watson, no tackle. What a finish. Just passes it Absolute passer-Rooney into the bottom corner. Look at that is football heritage at Wembley. Limbs, red and white limbs. He has sent. That's it. Sunderland have been sent to Wembley. Sunderland have been sent to Premier League, I should say. Sunderland in the Premier League. What the hell is going? I can't believe it. Sunderland dead performance for the whole game, and they've done it. Last minute, absolute condolences to Jim Bobber Rooney. Condolences to the Sheffield United fans. I actually think Sheffield United have been the better team. But has anybody noticed how much they've sat back? They've sat back, haven't they, in the second half? They've allowed Sunderland to come onto them. And look at him. The limo driver is a tyre. The limo driver, Labrie. The impossible job. He's sent Sunderland to the Premier League. Oh, my God. I can't believe what's happened there. Oh, that is playoff final heritage. Absolutely unbelievable. I did not see that coming. Did not see that coming whatsoever. Oh, wow. Wow. That's it. They've died. Sheffield United have crumbled since that goal. That first goal, they have crumbled. They've absolutely apple crumbled. Unbelievable reaction to the goal. Eliza Mienda, a.k.a. Sergio Aguero, with that finish. We've all seen that Aguero finish. The touch out, the roofed finish. What a goal that was. Brilliant find by Patrick Roberts. The substitutes have made a massive difference. What we're calling from the channel, the substitutes have made a massive difference. With Isidore, hasn't done much, but he's a figure in that middle. He's a figure in that middle, which takes the focus away from Eliza Mienda. I can't believe what I'm going to have to do an instant. I'm going to have to do a reaction. I'm going to have to do a reaction video to this. I can't believe what I've seen. I cannot believe this is turned round. Can I just say, I think it's the last 15 times when a team's gone 1-0 up, they've won the playoffs. Oh, my God. Sunderland, we have a North-East derby next season. Flipping heck, Sunderland. Finn called it. The year of the underdogs. We've seen Tottenham. We've seen Newcastle. We've seen Sunderland. I actually can't believe it. Headed out. Big header out. Sheffield United are throwing everything in the kitchen sink and the grandmas at this Sunderland defence, this Sunderland rearguard now. It's been headed in. It's Kiefer Moore. It's Tom Cannon. Can they? Oh, it's offside. Scenes. Sunderland, I've told you all about this lot. We do not on Chris Wilder. Look at the veins on his neck. How they've thrown this away. How they have thrown this away is unbelievable. Now, I am a little bit worried about Sunderland. As a Leeds fan, I'm a little bit worried about Sunderland in the Premier League. Oh, my God. Dead and buried. Dead and buried on 45 minutes. Sheffield United have elected to sit back, and Sunderland have grown. They've grown in this game. And I've said it all year, and you all laughed at me for backing Sunderland. I said they'd win the playoffs. I said they'd win today, and you all laughed at me. Oh, my God. I can't believe this. Scenes, drama at Wembley. Unbelievable. Young, talented team. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Sunderland in the Premier League. How do I feel about that? I told you guys I'd rather go to Bramall Lane than the Stadium of Light in the Premier League. I've said this. I said 2-1-2. I did, mate. I did. Oh, my God. What has happened in the second half to Sheffield United? They just sat back. They were so much better in the first half. How big was that miss? And how the Andre Brooks miss? Although I think it had got chalked off because he handballed it into his path, didn't he? Crazy. This is football. This is why we love it. Here we go. They're going again. Good feet. Foul. Should be a foul. It's given. It's given. Lefego's mental. Wilder to get the sack now. Congrats, Sunderland. Cheers, Daniel. Insane, this. This is outrageous. How has this happened? It's Jordan Henderson, mate. Jordan's in the crowd. He can't believe it, man. And the limo driver, Labrie, has done it. 4 minutes added on. Can they hold on? The pressure is insane. Hamer coming off has changed it. It has. This is what happens when you're 8 stone overweight and you come off every game. It's the problem with Gus Hamer. Unbelievable. The game is edging near and Sunderland are there again. Oh, what a ball. What a ball that was. Was that Trey Hume again? Oh my God, what a ball across that was by Trey Hume. Fine. Bielsa ball. Let's call him Ham from now on. Connor got it right with his predictions. Poor Jim Bob. Karma for Jim Bob desecrating our shirt. That's true, Prabhu. It's true. Oh my God. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to be in the Championship next year as well. And that is that. Oh my God. What have we just seen? What have we just seen? That is mental. That was not on my match bingo card. That was not there. Tommy Watson, the forgotten man. What a finish. What a finish. Oh God. I know the pain, and that's, oh my God, how has that happened? How has that happened? Sunderland, Premier League. Sunderland, Premier League. Do you know what? Should we do a live stream? Let's just go through it. We'll do a live stream. We're going to set it up now. I'll see you on the live stream, everybody. Come in and get your thoughts. I want to do a little bit more on this game. Going to set one up, and we'll go on to it. All right, Sunderland versus Sheffield United. The reaction. Stay tuned. I'm just going to upload it now. See you on the live stream.